Solar, a totally different map. Talk to me about this squad. What are they going to need to do on Solar going up against OG?
Honestly, they're going to need Slasher picking up a lot of those kills with the bow. This is basically Slasher versus Formal, and you're going to see those two have such crucial gunfights for the majority of this hardpoint solo game. Obviously, you're going to have players like Scump rushing on towards that hill to pick up the other kills, as well. Players like Enable, they're going to be doing that role. But honestly, this is just going to be a huge, huge fight. This game is going to be won or lost by whoever's playing better, Slasher or Formal.
Well, you said Formal's going to be one of our players to watch. Let's go to him right away. We're going to see an interesting class here, double Exos, and he's pulling out the LMG.
Haven't seen Formal rock this, so bringing something out for the winners bracket final. Picks up the first kill. Nature gets the second and Formal with 2 instant kills, 1 on Enable, 1 on Parasite. Locks down Dirt Road.
And we actually saw Nade Shot pulling out the MLE yesterday, kind of watching the middle pool. He went down low and was able to do damage, but Formal going to open up 4-0 using this thermal sight. No one's going to rock cold-blooded here in Hardpoint. It's just too fast-paced. They're going to want some fast hands action instead, and Formal is abusing them here with the MLE. His teammates also adding to the kill feed. Nade Shot with 3. Formal, though, 6 kills in your first 40 seconds.
And that goes immediately back to what I said at the very start of the game. Whoever can lock down those long-range kills is going to make the objective player's job so much easier. And that's why OpTic Gaming, on the first hill here of Hardpoint Soul, which is normally just so contest-heavy, has a 29 to 6 point lead in favor of OpTic Gaming.
Crim6 trying to play that objective role, trying to jump up the glass. They're going to find action from Parasite coming through the middle, but the protection has been so strong. Hardpoint's going to rotate. Crim's going to make sure no one's passing over from the A Street on his rotation. He's going to find the intro kill, looking for more.
4 players actually fall momentarily. Scump picks up 1, looking for a second up top. He's going to drop in Faze, getting some valuable hardpoint time now as Enable. Just try and get that player mid-cut if he pushes through. There is that push. Not going to happen. He falls, and Scump and Formal on the hardpoint.
I want to point out it took Enable 1 minute and 20 seconds to find his first kill. Very slow start for him. He's going to be a player you'll look to heat up, because when Enable is on, that's when we've seen a lot of success. He and Slash are kind of leading the way throughout the Season 1 championship. Let's see if he can start getting something going here with the ASM-1. Picks up 1, pushing in. Going to find 2 more players around this corner, but OpTic's ready for him. Parasite inside the hardpoint is going to be pushed. Scump, Nade Shot, everyone inside, and Parasite doing so much damage before being taken down.
Scump there to pick up the last couple of kills. There, 1 more going to be coming through tunnel, not going to connect with that, and it looks like it's going to be Faze who have the valuable spawn here as that hardpoint is going to rotate. OpTic Gaming, they're still with the lead pocket, 52 to 30. I think I need to try and break this Faze setup.
After starting off 6-0, Formal slowing down to 8-7, but it's been a pretty even match as you look at the kill column. Parasite leading the way for Faze Red. Everyone else about even. Nade Shot challenging inside the back garage, get some help from the left side. He's going to find 2. Slasher and Enable cleaned up. 1 more player above. It's Parasite causing problems. Parasite continuing to impress here in game number 1 with his ASM-1. Not afraid to challenge. Score, 20-point difference. OpTic Gaming going to find themselves down, or excuse me, in the lead by 20, but it's going to be Faze Red down. Will they be able to push back? I was looking at the mini-map, Ben. So far, no one rotating quite yet. There's 20 seconds left.
You're finally going to see those blue arrows jet across that map over at map side, and 1 player try and cut that Dirt Road, and that's the big kill that you have highlighted there, and Scump's actually going to beat Aches to that. So 1 more gunfight realistically should come in from Scumpy, and if he can win that one, he may have been able to lock it down, but unfortunately not. That's going to be Faze once again with the early rotation. You got to give Faze some props. They're coming back into this game pocket. It's only, what, 52 to 66? And they could lock down this back hill if Slasher goes off here with the bow.
Really got to give credit to Parasite. The job he was doing in that garage. Slasher now heating up. He was, I think, 9-7 last time I looked at him. 17-9, make it 18-9 on a 4 streak after that 19th kill. Will he be able to keep it going? Players continuing to flood through the middle, and the pressure is just too strong from Eggs. He's going to clean that up. Slasher has this A Street locked down, and Parasite doing phenomenal work to stay alive top B.
And, I said he has to lock it down with the bow, and he's done just that. Currently on a 5 streak, just ultimately just slaying everyone from the game as they flood towards that hill. But finally, OpTic try and get some aggression back on that hardpoint. Crim and Formal should be able to control that now, but 16 seconds, Faze got a lot of time, ultimately in the lead now.
You saw Crim trying to rotate over. He knew where Faze Red was going to be pushing. Instead, it's going to be OpTic setting just Scump up top, and we saw Faze Red looking like an opportunity to push through mid. Great job to be cut down. It was Nade Shot putting up 3 of those 5 kills.
Scump's going to drop on that hard point. More gunfights going. It's going to be Faze controlling it. You hear Mr. X say a lot. The first player on rotation needs to push through and needs to get the furthest cut. Scumpy's staying on that hard point there. If he pushes out, picks up 1 kill on one of those Faze plays, going to trade that kill. OpTic could have had control of that hard point.
Crim6 is going to be pushing in. Aches watching the flank, gonna try and lock down the spawns, unable to hit his slam. Enable inside though for Faze Red still. They've now extended their first lead to 20 points. And growing, Enable with a nasty two-piece jumping up and over, but it's really been the Slasher show. We are not even at 5 minutes. He's at 26 kills.
He is going off, and again, you know, saying those long-range gunfights going to be key in hardpoint solo. You got Slasher 26 and 12, and you currently have, what, Formal 14 and 18? That's the difference maker. Formal started off so well, and OpTic Gaming had the lead. He needs to pick it up to go into the second rotation of kills.
Big shots coming in. Enable doing the damage. Looking for more, can't connect. Slasher can't finish, but Parasite is still inside the hard point, gathering time in the middle of the map. Ace has got to protect him. Ben, looking at the mini-map, who's got the more advantageous position?
Right now, it's going to be Faze if they can use that glass side to try and pick up a couple of kills, but they're all going to fall. Enable goes big on the hard point, picks up 2. Formal top glass, he's going to drop as well. And Faze looking to lock down this first hard point once again. And you know, this time is so valuable.
Enable gonna find another kill. As I say that, he's met with a punch right to the face from Nadeshot. And Slasher's gonna fall as well. Nadeshot with the 2 kills will break for the moment, buying a little bit time for Crim. A little bit of just scrappy time for both teams here as we're coming down to our last 4 minutes in this game. This next hard point is going to be the key.
If Slasher keeps up this pace, OpTic Gaming in a struggle going into the second rotation, that's for sure. He's, you know, looking at 50 kills if he carries on the way he is right now, but, you know, OpTic is definitely out of comeback. This isn't too far out of reach, Chris. You know, it's only a 30-point game. How many times have you seen teams on AW hardpoint just get 30 points on one hardpoint?
So many times, especially this weekend. Scump going to fall in mid. Crim 6 trying to protect this B Street will be cut down as he tries to escape. Scump pressuring from the middle, but there's 3 players set up to watch Slasher dodging his bullets. And he is going to survive long enough to get a grenade off. That's the assist. Parasite gets the call out that they're coming through tunnels, ready, prepared, and slaying his way. It's Faze Red pulling away by 40 points here in our final 3 minutes and 30 seconds. OpTic Gaming desperately needs this break for control.
And Faze are getting loud as well. You can hear them from up here in the casting booth. 149 till 111. 22 seconds left before the hardpoint rotates. Scumpy trying to challenge for the scrap time. There's going to be one gunfight. Can he win it? Yes, he can. Scumpy going to be picking up the rest of the scrap time. Surely I'd be very surprised to see someone from Faze actually push that, but it looks like they're going to. Faze actually realizing how important this time could be, but Formal locking it down with the bow, and that's going to be key now going into the later parts of this game. Formal needs to just destroy. That's a Scump. He just went huge on the hill. That's a 5 streak for him, and he's getting that as well. He gets the melee. He's looking for one more up top, not going to make it, but that was huge time right there for OpTic Gaming.
Scumpy going off. Crim going to feed off that energy, now pushing in. It's Faze inside. Crim needs these 2 kills desperately. His teammates losing control as Formal and Nadeshot were flushed out. Back over to Nade off the respawn. Gonna find one. He's got a teammate inside. That's Formal trying to survive. Nadeshot perfect cover here on the left side. But from the right, everyone is flooding from B. We're gonna see Nadeshot.
He needs to buy time for his team here. Tries to jump on the hill, still 28 seconds left. Kills being traded left, right, and center. Formal's on the hard point. Nice pickup from Crim 6. OpTic Gaming with 23 seconds on the hill. They need to try and lock down this time. This is massive time, but Ace is going to be there. Scumpy as well on the hard point. And Crim 6. OpTic Gaming again picking up kills. Enable tries to challenge. He's going to drop as well. Slasher should be able to pick up this scrap time, but again, another wave of push comes in from OpTic Gaming. They are relentless on this hill. There's going to be one more 1 versus 1. Formal needs to win this for this last 6 seconds. Gets it as well. Big plays coming out of him.
Also at the top, Enable just lost his fight. That is going to be Crim 6 and Nade trying to control. Nade falls, so Scump and Crim setting up their push. 3 members of Faze all waiting for him. In goes Scump, he falls. Crim instantly right behind him. Nadeshot now waiting for some help. And they're all going to be cut down. Slasher too strong at the top, working with Aches and Enable now flushing through, but OpTic has turned the tide. Scump is going to pick up his 36th kill and then rotate to the middle. Parasite picked up Nadeshot, but control going to OpTic Gaming here in the last 90 seconds. It's a 15-point game.
They just need to hold off one wave of Faze, and they will be right back in this going into the final hill. And Formal going big with the bow, picks up 2. Aches there, though, to pick up this hard point time, and OpTic, with 20 seconds left, realistically need to push this. They cannot just rotate. They will lose the game if they do.
Scump, key player for me right here. Can he get the first kill? Entry kill goes down. He's got help, but as I say that, Nade and Formal fall behind him. Crim can't break in. Formal with one last attempt, and this is going to be about a 30-point difference as we rotate to the last hill. Faze milking every last second, but OpTic should be set up first. Scump inside. This is the man you want to trust to watch at short range, but he's got to feel the pressure. It's about to flood through.
OpTic Gaming need to win every single gunfight, and Crim doing a great job of just slaying outside of the hard point. That's going to put so much pressure on Faze there as he actually goes big with the 2 kills. And OpTic Gaming could do this. 188 to 176. Now going to be a 10-point game. You have 30 seconds left in the game. Everyone from OpTic slaying outside of the hard point. They've done so well to bring themselves back into this. This could be more than possible right now, Chris.
Great shots from Formal, but it's going to be Faze Red inside. Formal trying to take his time, waiting for a teammate, but these are valuable seconds. Formal and Krim combining for the 2-piece. Nade shot flushing out, but he's taking out Scump. Must go huge here. Last 9 seconds, and it's Faze Red locking it up. Game number 1, the first loss this weekend for OpTic Gaming at the hands of Faze Red on Solar Hardpoint.
And you see Parasite getting so hyped in the booth right there. He's getting loud, and so rightfully so. Slasher slowed down in the mid of that game there, Chris, and that was what really allowed OpTic Gaming to kind of close that gap, but ultimately ending with 45 kills, 31 deaths. You know, we talk about Slasher being the key player. That's exactly why.
Slasher 45 and 31 had the hot hand from the start, dropping 26 kills in the first 5 minutes and just keeping it rolling. They won the huge fights up top to pick up the final 10 seconds and then close.